What is up, guys? Today we are playing some Madden 15. Today I got me and my brother as QB and halfback, and we upgraded ourselves fully. We're pretty good. We also traded and got JJ Watt and Devin Hester. He's not very good in this game, but to me, he's my all-time favorite. I used to love him when we before he got traded to the Falcons. I used to send him cards and everything. So we got him. I think I can make improvements with our team on with him. And I hope you guys enjoy. It's our first game against the Bills. And like I said, enjoy. Thanks. Keep continued and subscribe.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. So now let's go to Chicago, Illinois, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The Bears are back deep, waiting to return the kick. Dan Carpenter in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable, and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Slides off the hit, tackled, and this will be a new set of downs.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
Bennett's got the catch and the first.
Quarterbacks love play-action passes, especially on first down, because the defense, sometimes they're expecting run. You fake it, easy completion down the field.
First down and 10. Unbelievable catch. And what a catch that time, partner.
Nothing surprises it anymore. These guys are so talented. You're right. Spectacular catch.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The Bears take it from the 28. Here's the handoff. Bites off the hit. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Set up screen. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
2nd and 1. That's an interception. He's brought to a halt. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. The defense gets a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
An open lane. Manuel's brought down at the 21.
Number 3.
It'll be 3rd down. Goodwin's in the slot. Manuel's back in shotgun formation. And he's taken down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Let's see what he can do here. Picks up 8 here. First down on the way. And Morgan's a receiver in the slot. Handoff made. Breaks free. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Bills with a nickel look here on defense. Second down and 2. He'll keep it on the play fake. Marshall's going to pull in the bullet pass. Gains 16.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
He's brought down. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Bears come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. It's Marshall. Has 12 on this play.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
And by spikes that time.
The Bears, they can do it all. Once they get in the red zone, they have the passes, the screens. They can throw it down the back of the end zone. And how about that play? They can run the football right at you if they want to. And that time they picked up some good yards on that run.
Another carry here. Brought down after a gain of 6.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown. Well, when you get down here this close, you got to be tough, big, and strong to get into the end zone. That time, he falls a couple inches short.
The defense loading up on the line into the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
Extra point was good. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. Tackled down at the 22. The Bills ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 22. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Makes the catch inbounds.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
Manuel from the gun throws to the right.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jen. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Now 1st and 10. C.J. Spiller.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Handoff by Manuel. He's got a wide open alley. In the books. Touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Bears bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Last play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's tackled at the 28. We've had a very close game to this point, but if you look at the rushing numbers in a tie game, you have to be optimistic because you see a running back that right now is having it his way.
The fans love it. They're watching this team run the football. They're doing an extraordinary job of doing it. Fantasy football players. Seeing a guy play this well and run it this good, man, that's good stuff.
Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. 2nd down coming up. The defense comes out in the nickel. Gonna try and scramble now. Fakes the throw. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Nice awareness that time by the quarterback. Sometimes when you drop back, don't be too stubborn. Stand in that pocket and take a hit. If you have to run, take off. He gets it done that time and picks up a 1st down.
Launching it deep. Nice catch.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. And it's Jordan there to meet him.
The Bills defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short gain.
Second down coming up. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Breaking huddle at the 4.
Get ready.
3rd and goal from the 4. Still got it after the play action. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The coach is going to go for it. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Toss play. Chicago in for the score.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On 4th and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
The point after is good. The Bears were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Got it. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. 1st down, offense readying for the snap. One more snap in halftime. Launches it down the field. What a catch. That brings the play to an end. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Watkins has got a chance to return this one, and he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bills offense now coming out. Goodwin's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 1st and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Spiller's going to take the handoff now. The tackle is made.
When you get in a situation like this as a quarterback, it's in the second half, it's 3rd and long, you're losing a close game, it's up to you to make the right decision. Don't force the issue. If it's not there, throw it short or throw it away.
Looking to go down the field here. Almost intercepted.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
He's got a chance to return this one. Breaks out of the tackle. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
Special teams is usually overlooked in football games, but it plays a big part in winning and losing. How about that punt return that time? Good job, good blocks, and a good run.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st down at the 49. And now he'll take off. And Graham can't quite hold on to it for the pick. Bill, this is a running back who has no problem knowing exactly where to go to get to the end zone.
Well, I'd like to see his contract. He probably has some extra cash in that contract for all the touchdowns he is scoring. What a day, though. He's been terrific. But let's give the offensive line some credit, too. They have been tough up front to give the running back a chance to score these TDs.
And it's thrown incomplete. Third down now. Play fake. Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch in the open field.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the 1st down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Keeps it here. And he hauls it in.
Quarterback see cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes. They know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
Double tight end formation. Toss to the outside. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Here's the toss. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the 1st. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. So they fail to convert on 3rd down, but that's been one of the lone failures on 3rd today. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up, and he's in.
This offense, even though they had the lead, they do not sit on it. They are aggressive. They take risks. And what a game.
Bears ready to kick the football. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about
just not an outside rusher, dude. We see it right here. What a job showing that strength. Stays in position, and the run's coming outside. He stops it for no gain.
The Bills take it from the 28. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. On the way, third down. Manuel's going to take it from the gun. Looks to his left. Makes the reception. Touchdown, and this game is tight.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
Add the extra point. The kick is good. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Bears come onto the field for their next series. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Second down and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Still not taken down. In the promised land. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Robbie Gould ready to kick it. Picks up the football at the 6. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense heads on to the field. Nickel formation here for the defense. The Bills from the 22. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
The days of thinking you're just going to rush the passer, those days are over for defensive ends. Yes, you have to rush the passer, but you got to be able to stop the run. That was a great job that time.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. Second down here. Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Manuel's unable to connect that time. Looking ahead, the Bears will be on the road in San Francisco next week, while the Bills will be playing at home next week. Goodwin's lined up now as a slot receiver. Third down and 10. Dwayne Allen makes the grab.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Well, the best thing we can say about that punt return, well, he didn't fumble the football.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. First down at the 34. They're going to get him here for a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Get ready.
The Bears take it from the 23. Keeps it here. Throws to the right. Wide open for the catch. On his way. The 20. The 10. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? He's a touchdown pass.
The Bills now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 35-14.
The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. That's a timeout call. They want the football back as they line up now in an onside kick formation.
And they come up empty on the onside kick attempt. First down coming up. C.J. Spiller is in the backfield. Manuel's got it in the gun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The defense gets the sack.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
3rd and 11.
And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Manuel is going to take the snap from the shotgun. As Watkins failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on 4th down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
Get ready.
First down at the 46. Down on the field.
Could have been intercepted.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Let's go.
3rd and 10.
Keeps it here.
Scrambling out of the pocket.
And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
The Bears will have to punt.
And it's a fake. They're running a fake.
McKelvin very nearly had to pick on that pass.
The Bills ready to take over the football. Goodwin's lined up in the slot. First down at the 46. Throw to the left. Makes the reception. Gets about 9 on the play.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down. That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
The Bills take it from the 23.
Eyeing that left side. Good piece of tackling.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
Second down now.
Spiller takes his spot in the backfield. Manuel standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And he's thrown to the ground. Third down on the way.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry.
Drop back, shotgun formation, out to the left.
Pulls it in.
Third down has been a killer to them all day long. They bring back out the offense to go for it.
The Bills with an empty backfield look here. Manuel from the gun. This is going to set up a change of possession.
I'll just say this, Jim. When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on fourth down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
First down at the 18. The give, and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The wide receiver in motion. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it for about 4.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
The Bears snap it at the 26.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big game, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You're trying to get rid of the clock, you got to run it.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play.
2 tight ends on the field here.
The Bears from the 27. Right back to him. The Bears now move the chains.
You can't always go for it on 4th and short, but I like this call. They make it, the offense executes, and they pick up the first down.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Looking to go deep, but they can't connect. They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Offense lines up here.
38.
Keeps it on the play fake.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
And Graham can't quite hold on to it for the pick.
Well, week 1 is in the books, and one side is now